Good evening to all the Community Day School parents, staff, and supporters who are joining us this evening. I would like to thank the administration and board for honoring me as their Volunteer of the Year. Since my daughter started in pre-K 8 years ago, CDS has been a central part of life for my family. In addition to being the place where my children get a first-class education in their English and Hebrew studies, CDS is an incredibly nurturing environment that helps them grow while teaching Tikkun Olam and how to be a mensch. This includes giving back to the community, especially when there is a time of need. It was this time of need, as COVID began to upend our lives almost 2 years ago, that I saw how remote education was adversely impacting our children and how important it was to get back into the classroom in order to provide a sense of normalcy. With my experience as an infectious disease physician, including my involvement in hospital infection control and COVID protocols, I have been happy to provide all of the time needed to help keep CDS operating in a safe manner through the many changes that COVID has brought. This has been a labor of love to ensure that all of our children at CDS could continue to learn and grow through what has been a very difficult time for many of our children. I also believe our children's emotional well-being has benefited immensely with them being in the classroom on a consistent basis going all the way back to September of 2020. That said, my role has been an advisory one, and I must thank our truly amazing and brave teachers for being there to provide this education. Without their presence and effort, the last 2 years would not have succeeded. I would also like to send out a big thanks to Barry Weinberger for her ability to learn and listen to all of the COVID-related issues as the administrative leader throughout our first 18 months of the pandemic. Our success has also been due to the efforts of our very extraordinary school nurses, Nurse Susie, who was there at the beginning, and Nurse Donna and Nurse Taylor, who are currently helping keep all of our children safe at school. They have all stepped up throughout this very difficult time. I would like to thank Avi Monroe and the rest of the administrative and COVID teams for all of their hard work behind the scenes to ensure our students were able to learn and be in school. Finally, I must thank my amazing wife, Beth. She has been there for me and for our children throughout this pandemic, as I have spent many more hours in this and many other roles in order to ensure many people are safe. I do look forward to the pandemic subsiding, hopefully soon, and being able to celebrate the CDS annual event in person with all of you next year. Thank you very much for this honor, and good night.